Hello, my dear friends. Welcome you all to Easy Walk to English Grammar. Once again, with a useful video, we are here today, and it's adverbs of time. Come on, friends, let's look into it in detail. Adverbs of time answer the following questions: when, how long, and how often. We'll get answers for these questions from a sentence. When we get answers for these questions from a sentence, we can say that the adverbs of time are present in that sentence. What should we know about adverbs that tell us when? Those adverbs are usually placed at the end of the sentence. This will be more clear when we look into some examples related to this. I'm going to school tomorrow. Tomorrow is the adverb of time here, and we placed it at the end of the sentence. Likewise, in the second sentence, I have to leave now. Now is the adverb of time, and that also we placed at the end of the sentence. And when it comes to the last sentence, Mia got an admission in the college last year. Here, last year is an adverbial phrase of time because there are two words in that, and we placed that adverbial phrase at the end of the sentence. So it's clear from these examples now that the adverbs that tell us when, the adverbs that give us answer to the question when, will be placed at the end of the sentences. What if we need to emphasize adverbs of time? If we want to give a force and importance to adverbs of time, what will we be doing? The answer is simple. We need to place them in the beginning of the sentence. Tomorrow I am going to school. We placed the adverb of time tomorrow in the beginning of the sentence, and we can see that we added an extra force to that adverb of time. In the second example also, now I have to leave. We are adding a force to now, the adverb of time. And in the last sentence, last year Mia got an admission in the college. Here also you need to notice that here we want to put a force on, we have to give an importance on when Mia got an admission. We have to stress on that last year, put a stress on that last year. Last year, Mia got an admission in the college. From all these three examples, we can understand that in order to emphasize adverbs of time, we need to place them in the beginning of a sentence. Now we need to notice something very important. Here we have three sentences. Later I regretted a lot. I later regretted a lot. I regretted later. Dear friends, did you notice the speciality of these three sentences? Actually, all these three sentences are the same. The only difference in them is that we placed the adverb of time in different positions. In the first sentence, we placed the adverb of time later in the beginning of the sentence. And what does it signify? It signifies time is very important here. That later has a special importance here. Later, I regretted a lot. Later, we tried to give a false to that specific time. Later, I regretted a lot. Now, coming to the second sentence, I later regretted a lot. You can see that we placed later the adverb of time in front of the main verb regretted. We placed adverb of time later in front of the main verb regretted. What does it signify? It signifies the sentence is extremely formal, like a policeman's report, a top official report. This sentence is extremely formal, like a top official report. When we place adverb of time in front of main verb in a sentence. For high literary effect, we can use these kinds of sentences in our writing of a story or a novel, whatever it may be, for the literary effect. That much formal is this sentence. Now, coming to the third sentence, I regretted later, we can see that we placed later the adverb of time in the, at the end of the sentence, and it's neutral in its effect. No special effects. It's neutral, normal, no emphasis on time. That's a difference we need to notice in placing or in the placement of adverbs of time. Got it, dear friends? Now we can move on to adverbs that tell us how long. They are usually placed at the end of the sentence. There is nothing more to mention about the placement of these kinds of adverbs that tell us how long. There is no much difference between the adverbs that tell us when and the adverbs that tell us how long in case of their placement. Let's check some examples related to this. The company was in crisis the whole month. We can say that the whole month, the adverbial phrase of time, the whole month, tells us the duration in which the company was in crisis the whole month. Coming to the next example, they have been abroad since 2000. From the year 2000 till the moment that we speak, till this moment, they reside in some foreign country. They have been abroad since 2000. Coming to the third example, she has been working in this school for a long period. For a long period, she has been working in this school. From some unknown past time till the moment that we speak, she has been working in this school, in this particular school. And we mention that duration in a phrase, a long period. And observing it sharply, we can see that the whole month, 2000, a long period, all these adverbs or adverbial phrases tell us the duration of some action. And they answer the question, how long? And we placed those adverbs at the end of the sentence. Nothing serious to learn about it. Nothing serious in the sense that nothing different from what we learned in the other section of adverbs. Now, what we have to notice particularly here, the usage of two prepositions will help you a lot. Since and for. They are prepositions. Actually, they don't have direct relationship with adverbs of time. But as they come here, I think it's better to tell something about the use of these two prepositions which will help you a lot in the use of those two prepositions. Uh, a sentence that I told a bit earlier, they do not have direct connection with adverbs of time in the sense that they are preposition. In the sentences, of course, they have direct relationship with adverbs of time. I didn't mean that. I just meant that we are deviating from our main topic, adverbs of time, and just talking something about the preposition. Two special prepositions that will definitely help you in your language. Shall we move on? The preposition since denotes a point of time like 2020, last month, Monday, etc. A point of time, a typical or a particular point of time. 2020. There we are mentioning not the duration, not the period, but a particular point of time. I have been living here since 2020, 2020. I'm mentioning the particular point of time. And when we say since last month or since Monday, since Tuesday, anything like that, anything to which we add since will give us, since the adverb will give us the sense that a particular point of time, we are referring to a particular point of time. You will become clearer of this point when we discuss the preposition for. We can move on to that. Just opposite the case of since, for, the preposition for indicates a period of time like 6 months, 5 years, the whole week. A period of time, as the line indicates. Since indicated or since indicates a particular point of time, but the preposition for gives us the reference to a period of time, the entire duration of some action. 6 months. I have been living here for 6 months, the entire period. See the difference between I have been living here since 2020. In that sentence, in this sentence, I need to point out I have been here since that particular point of time. When I say the sentence like this, I have been living here, I have been living here for 6 months. Then I need to make my listener clear that I have to tell him or her about the duration or the period of time that I have been here. That's the difference between since and for. Maybe a bit confusing, my dear friends. Please repeat to watch the video. That will help you a lot to understand the difference between since and for. And understanding them will definitely help you a lot in creating correct sentences in English. In the beginning of the video, we told that adverbs of time answer three questions: when, how long, and how often. We discussed two of those questions, but so far we didn't discuss anything about the third question, how often. Are you a bit confused why we are leaving out that particular question? Nothing, my dear friends. How often? The adverbs that tell us how often are also called adverbs of frequencies. And we have a wonderful video in our channel, Easy Walk to English Grammar, that deals with adverbs of frequencies in particular. It's a very useful video. If you would like to watch it, please visit the channel and watch it. It will be helpful for you. So, my dear friends, if you liked this video, please don't forget to give the video a like and share it with your friends and relatives who would like to build up their language. And please comment your valuable suggestions in our comment box below. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel so far, please subscribe to the channel Easy Walk to English Grammar. And while subscribing, please tap on the small bell icon and select option all in order to receive the notifications of my future video. Thank you all for watching the video. We will meet soon with another useful video in this channel. Until then, take care. Bye for now.